Hey, hey, welcome to Dragon's Dogma 2, and we are going to resume the side quest that takes us here. House of the Sunbright, Blue Sunbright.
About this.
Oh, but I forget myself. I should like to speak with an acquaintance of yours. She is the spitting image of my... It is my hope that she might take his place for a time.
Diana, would you paint my mother a criminal?
Young master,
Diana has the right of it, though the situation is not... I seek only the freedom to leave. My mother is bedridden, you see, and her mind is... Whenever I am absent, by leaving a look-alike in the house, I hope to ensure her... Would you be willing to lend your assistance? Splendid.
'Twas in the slums that I witnessed you speaking with the girl.
Like the predicament.
All this worrying's giving me an achy back.
No sense straining myself. Feeling tight. What else?
Must be my winter coat growing in.
Mayhap I ought to be getting home.
Supper and a night's rest.
Hi, Riz. I was hoping you'd come by. So, you wanted to ask? So, this noble boy. I mean, I don't know them. Besides, are you sure we can trust these people? All right, I'll do it. But if I'm not very good,
I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
lead on.
All I've got left in my head is go home and write down love pages for a fight.
No sense straining myself. Just got to keep an eye on.
Nice place this. I'm in no hurry.
Will someone do aught about this?
Twas in the slums. Look, young master.
Indeed. Diana, will you dress her?
As you wish, young master. This...
What a kindness you've done me. I'm hoping a little cheer will aid her in her recovery. She was born there, you see. No doubt her days...
All is ready, young master. You need only finish...
Well then, I must confess, I only hope I've not forgotten. You think I ought to bring some medicine and monster repellent with me? What precisely would you suggest? My thanks. I'm certain... Now, I really...
Take care, young...
Come back safe.
Thank you for your aid in all of this, sir. I shall...
I really hope he doesn't die.
predicament. I've more time than I know how to spend. Quite the predicament.
Oh, sir, I beg you, find him.
You'll help him, won't you, Arisen?
Quite the predicament. Beg pardon, sir. See, a friend of mine had an empty house. It wouldn't come free, mind, but the price is a fair one, and you'd have a place to call your own. Well, you needn't decide this very moment.
Lots to do.
There's not, I'm not sure what to do.
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale.
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'twant so far away.
Oi there! All I ask is that you hear my request. My thanks, sir. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters. Only trouble is, there are still monsters. That's where you come in. See, I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the splendid. Now, the carts only depart at certain hours, and mind you don't forget to pay your way before you board. That stand. Each cart travels with an escort of trains, so anyone thinking of riding for free. But enough of my lecturing. Just make sure. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time. Come find me when you've delivered that letter.
We need only deliver it to the intended recipient.
This Oxcart's I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
Dream of someone sweeping me off my... At least I can go with my head held high.
Here already? Travelling by Oxcart was a welcome change.
There are worse ways to travel, I suppose.
Bloody hell!
Damn dragon. Hurry, everyone! Get yourselves to safety!
Go with me. I'll fell that thing myself. There you are. Damn it. You will share my desolation and my hunger.
This village is my home. You cannot expect me to abandon it. Pray, lend me your aid.
bitter defeat.
So it goes. We must rally. Panicking will only play to the enemy's advantage. Tis a simple-minded creature, by all appearances. We can easily redirect its focus with our attacks.
It is easily done.
That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy.
Surely not.
Show yourself. 'Twas a lesson in determination. Somehow I knew you have my gratitude.
Ulrika, glad I am to see you unharmed.
Forgive me. I'd best go.
This is just what I needed.
Triumph will spur us into the next.
I will protect you.
You there! Help me! Ah! 'Tis you! I fear I'm... I fear I'm poisoned. Please, you must... Please, sir?
I've beds to spare if you're looking for lodgings, and if you'd like to change your vocation. Come see me anytime. Always a pleasure.
As soon as my shift's done, I'm off to the tavern. I mustn't let the captain see me.
Hold fast, Arisen! I will be with you in but a moment.
I fear I'm poisoned. Please, you must... Thank you. You have my gratitude, but do...
Wasn't sure we'd survive. What can I do for you? Ah, a letter from Lady Margaret, you say? She's a kindly sort, I must say. We met when I worked with her husband, so...
We'd best report back.
This Oxcart's bound. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Bunch of slugs to do. And precious.
That's it.
But I've got the coin, I swear.
Where is it then, eh? Bring the coin, all of it.
'Tis uncommon for a lad of his age to be unable to shop on his own.
Oh, forgive my boldness. Would you be willing to lend me some gold? I swear you'll be repaid in full. A trinket in yon shop caught my eye. Alas, 'twould seem I do not have the... I can certainly procure the gold later if you'd be kind enough to lend me the... Yes? Is there aught I can do for you? Are you sure? Oh, many thanks.
Not you again.
Ah, but I've brought the... Oh.
Well,
My thanks. I finally have what I came for.
He claimed he would repay you in full, but surely a lad of his age cannot muster such a sum.
Welcome.
Thank you, Diana. It was a hard journey, but I found I only hope Mother will be...
A blue Sunbright.
Oh no. Rather rare, though. And particularly to me.
Really? Well, there's a picture of one stuck to the inner cover of a book that was donated.
A picture, you say?
I believe Miss Daphne is describing a bookplate. The book in question, indeed. The mistress has been very generous in...
For true? Oh.
I think I could arrange that.
Yes. Well...
All this racket. Good gracious, what is the...
Oh, you must be the lady who's been supporting the Gracious Hand.
What precisely have you told this?
Not a word, mistress.
Good. As for you, girl, you need not thank me. 'Tis the... Do be sure to leave the house, and fare you well, child. Know that where'er life may... Come, Diana. I would speak with you and...
What was that all about? Mother...
I do wonder what that was all about. Though I'm not sure...
Sir Ludolf's lust knows no bounds. This time he's set his still. However pressed, no man is like to hand her his... But his lordship doesn't. He employed his usual method, which is to... Poor old Gregor departed last night. That's the sort of man that noble is, you see.
Pray, follow me. We have arrived.
My head will roll if all goes awry.
Won't someone do aught about this?
Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavour to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
How fare you?
What did you think of that story? It was well told and all, but not particularly exciting, eh? I mean, I'd heard tell of a beggar doing well for himself, so I came out here to... And by the look of it, he doesn't appear to be making much for his efforts, neither. So where's all his...
Aye, got some coin to spare. What would you of me? I'll have no... Gather round, treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller. And should my story entertain you, nay, even if it shouldn't, I would greatly appreciate a coin or two to soothe my throat with a mug of ale. Now, listen close, and your focus apply to this tale of a giant who touches the sky. Our hero, oft forgotten by history in spite of his worth, awoke one fell morning to rumbling earth. In a panic he started, out the front door he leapt, to behold what had approached a night as he slept. 'Twas a mysterious figure, but be it friend or foe, on shaking legs did he approach, the better to know. Yet he did not get near, for afore him stretched the sea. The figure was striding through waters up to the knee. This realization explained the bizarre. What had appeared close was being seen from afar. For truly, the figure was mammoth in size, tall enough to be blinded by the clouds in the skies. One thing was certain. Should it walk upon land, no city, no mountain would outlast its hand. So he challenged its ingress with voice loudly drawn, and in an instant the giant was gone. Aye, in the face of his valour, the gigantus did pale. But who among you can name the hero of our tale? 'Twas none other than Lord Rosamond, who, needless to say, was the father of House Berkeley, which lives on to this day. Gather round, treat your ears to a
at least.
I cannot wait to put this new equipment.
These foreign bows do so intrigue me, but I shall admire them. You would simply fascinating. 'Tis not dissimilar from an elven bow such as this bowstring. It looks quite the same. But why do you stare? Perhaps you find it absurd. I suppose I sought inspiration. For I confess I find myself rather lost. The timing could not be more unwelcome. Forgive me. I should not expect you to know of our ways. Every elf undergoes this trial when they reach maturity. I have been training most diligently, yet indeed, I fear my aim has only worked. I grew so vexed with myself that I sought to learn a foreign thanks to you. I now have the means to do so, though I dare say it might be just what I need to find my aim. Please, sir, many thanks, but this is no place to practice. Would you be so? That's where I train, you see. I'll be able to concentrate. I do hope you'll join me.
Gather.
Hi. Would you care to join me? I'd not say no to a bit of company. I was hoping you'd say that. Do you know, I had a feeling we'd meet here. Say, you're not from round here. How I long to learn more of the... She's always telling me how dangerous it is beyond the palace wall. After all, if the world truly is so perilous, what of the lives of our people? It seems unfair that I alone should be... But listen to me waffling on. I almost forgot. Here, I brought... My apologies, friend. But I'd best thank you for indulging me. I do...
Gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by...
They're a whoop. How? Getting proper rest is...
Another day off work. This looks as good a place as any.
Hoi, friend! There's something I've come to understand during my stay. Every last resident in this city is wholeheartedly devoted to, for it made me painfully aware of my own position. Can this existence... I want to live a life I can proudly call my own. I tire of enduring my mother's coddling, and of having to mind looking at this box. 'Tis proof that I am not my mother's servant to be. 'Tis something I obtained. Here is the last of the gold I owe you. Pray forgive me now. I may not be able to wander the city again for some. Thus, I cannot say when next, though I feel sure we till then.
That was quite a gift. I hope that procuring it was not a burden upon the lad.
Holy bugger. Gave me an excellent item.